Hey friends, Hamster here. So today's subject has been rumoured for quite a while, but finally I think it had to come. As soon as the original news come through a few weeks ago, you just knew full well Clarkson was a goner. Indeed. Which is a shame. I don't know how many people, I mean, Clarkson divides opinion quite a lot. And he is a good presenter. I mean, that's kind of what makes him him. And personally, I don't necessarily like the guy, so to speak, but I like him as a presenter. As a guy that was on telly doing things, I have quite a dry sense of humour, and sometimes I think he makes jokes that are in between the line, close to the cloth, and I like that. At the same time, okay, no, he cuts these things close to the cloth quite a lot, and that's kind of the reason why I liked him anyway. It was that thing of, do you know what, there is so much PC-ness in this world that you can't say X, you can't say Y, and if you say one thing completely out of context, all of a sudden it makes you someone you're not. And I think we need those type of people in this world. We need people who provoke thought, debate, who stimulate a couple of minds in order to rampage or get behind. You know, you're always going to have those figures, and they're always going to be controversial, and do you know what, they're always going to be popular. And I think Clarkson was one of those. But he pushed his luck. At the same time, he pushed his luck knowing full well that off the back end of this, he'll end up at Channel 4 or ITV or Sky or something ridiculous, probably with a bigger contract than what he was on at the BBC. So do I feel sorry for him? Do I? Hell. Not a chance. The guy is loaded beyond belief. Top Gear, I believe, was one of BBC's biggest programs. Worldwide, it had something like a 350 million audience. Sales, it stinks of smoke right now, what's going on? Sales alone, or TV advertising, all the rest of it, is something like 50 million quid from abroad. I mean, the show's got a bigger budget recently, I suppose, than it did a few years back, but I mean, you can't say that that wasn't partly down to him. Yes, Hammond and May did fair share of things, fair share of things, but Clarkson was main presenter, and he's made a shitload off the back end of it as well. And at the end of the day, what guy wouldn't want or wouldn't have wanted that job? You get to dick around doing stupid things. Oh, let's concentrate. Let's get in behind here. Oh, I pulled over a bit quicker than I meant to there. Never mind. You go around places making homemade hovercrafts and floater boats at the dive boater, and it's good stuff. I found it interesting. I mean, when I say the last, I think probably over the last 5 years it's become a bit more scripted. The reason it got there in the first place was through intelligent work and journalism, you know, write-ups of cars and taking the piss and being honest, as well as being the thought-provoking twat that he is. But over the last 5 years, I think the TV show has become so big that ultimately they got bigger budgets, they were able to do more stupid things. But you could tell a lot of it, especially with like the Christmas specials and things like that, were very, very, very scripted. And they openly admitted that, you know, let's not go anything about it. If you thought it was anything different, you're sadly mistaken. And they never made any, or never tried to hide the fact that the show was scripted. But I like Top Gear. And to be honest, I know that they'd already filmed last Sunday's, or week Sunday? I can't remember whether it was a week and a half ago now, I suppose, wasn't it? They already filmed the one Sunday, which I hope they release, because I believe Gary Lineker was the star in the reasonably priced Kia Ceed. But I'm not sure that's ever going to get aired. I hope they do, because they had 2 more to do. They wouldn't have done the last one, because I believe they're only filmed a few days in advance. I think they filmed on the Wednesday with the celebrity, in quoted brackets, coming in, and then they chuck it out on a Sunday. Obviously most of the insights and things like that are done by that point, but I know the interview is done on the Wednesday, I think. But either way, I hope Top Gear continues. I'm not quite sure I want Chris Evans, and even though he's come out and said that's a load of poppycock, I'm really not sure that I'd want Chris Evans doing it. Although he is a decent TV presenter again, but I think he's more radio style these days. Right, you'll have to excuse me, I know this is naughty, but I don't care. So I for one hope that Top Gear comes back in whatever guise with a new presenter, and to be honest I hope that Hammond and May stay on, because that'll keep some continuity. If they don't do that, then they will need to change the entire cast, the format, and try find something different. They can't keep it as 3 blokes dicking around, because that's been done, and it'll take a long time to break out of that sort of expected format, should we say. But there we go. There's my thoughts on breaking news. I don't know what you guys believe, but leave your thoughts and comments below. And ride safe. And there's a little subscribe button that I should say every time that I'm signing off. Don't forget to push that and subscribe, and I'll catch you all next time. I need to concentrate through this bit. Laters! Oh, while I'm thinking of it, guys, as a PPS on my little bit after the end, oh, gone blank. Crap. No, it's come back. If you're going to put the dark visor on your helmet, because it's nice and shiny, make sure you leave work before it's dark. And especially make sure you leave work when it's not dark and not raining as well. Because the rain hits your face, because you can't put your fucking visor down, and it hurts. So there we go, Hamster's top tip. Don't be a twat. Just like me, basically.